Hello guys, I'm going to be bringing you a main Summer League Slate video for the Monday. Okay? Some of my favorite plays at the point guard are going to be, well, you can fade all of these people. None of them show true value. It's really good to play these second-year players, so I really like a Frank Jackson, a Jared Terrell. Those are two of my favorite cheap point guard plays. Uh, Walter Lemon was just released. I'm going to have to see if he plays today because I'm making this in a day in advance. So if Walter Lemon plays, then he's in play, but I'm going to fade him just because he was cut. And some of these players, if they're cut by the team, they'll still actually play out the summer league games. So that'll be interesting to see. A Nas is solid. Shaq was cut too, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. Kobe White, great rookie. But like a Blewett, a Kobe White, I don't know if I'd be able to pay this much. Edwards is really good. Garland, great player. But if I was gonna pick a player, it'd either be a Frank Jackson or a Jared Terrell, and I could probably go with a Frank Jackson because of his upside is way higher than a Terrell's. Both are starters though, so both are pretty solid plays. Going to shooting guard now. Lonnie Walker rested. He'll definitely play this game. I like him a lot. I guess I'll start at the top. Okogie, great player, gets a lot of steals, blocks. Really good. Windler, not opposed to it. Hutchinson's on a minute restriction, so I'm not a huge fan. Sterling Brown, a little too cheap. I don't get the price. Jacob Evans is okay, but I don't see any other real value plays. Devin Reed, that's fine. Malachi Richardson is probably as low as I would go. But I'd probably go with a Lonnie Walker. His price is a little high, but I'm definitely willing to play it. At small forward, not a ton of depth. Not a ton of plays. All these plays I would fade. A Jerron Blossom game is okay. Kenrich Williams. Bonzi Colson. Horton is out, like I said before. Bates Diop is fine. I don't know who that is, and that's got to be a mistake. I've never heard of him. Big B Williams, don't play him. He's not good. I feel like there's going to be some people that play that guy just because he's the most expensive play, but fade him. I don't even think he plays. So I'd probably go with a Bates Diop or a Bonzi Colson here. I'm going to put in Bates. Real good player. Gets boards, points, just does it all. There goes Big B again. Fade. Gafford, pretty solid. Can get the boards, can get the points. We like those. Yabusele, pretty good. Wade, Wilson. Wilson's dealing with an injury right now, so I'm real curious to see if he'll even play in this game. I'd fade for now. Zion is out for the whole summer league, or I'd play him at 6,000. Ware's honestly okay. May's coming off bench, not the greatest. Benmore, he's an okay type of a play, but the most curious play I'm seeing is Chris Boucher. He went all the way from 7,500 or somewhere around that range, had an amazing game, and they're going to drop his price. This has got to be a mistake, and we have to capitalize on the mistakes if these sites are going to make them. So Chris Boucher for 4,400, it's a lock. His ownership will be high, but he should have an amazing game. At center, you really have to nail this center position. Christian Wood hasn't played in the last 2 games. I'm curious to know why, but I'm going to fade him for now. Really good price, but his whole situation is a little scary. Naz Reid, Jackson Hayes, these are fine plays. I'd probably go with even a Robert Williams. Robert Williams is decent. His minutes aren't the greatest, but he's pretty cheap at 7,000 for a player that's a 2-year player. I don't know about Jackson Hayes. I'd probably go with either a Naz Reid. And Naz Reid's decent. He's starting for them. He's getting decent minutes. Played for LSU. It's a toss-up. I'd probably give it to Williams. But it could go either way. So far, here's who I'm going with. At guard, this is just an overview. We've probably seen all the plays so far, but Sterling Brown's really, really good. It's a really good play. Now, I'm a little bit curious if he's going to get rest eventually. He's a starter for this Bucks team most likely, or he's a key bench piece. So I don't know how much run he's actually going to get. I'm going to assume he plays. So I'm fine going with him. I also really like a Carson Edwards. He's just been playing really, really good. He's impressive. He's just a good play. But I'd go with an Okogie. Okogie's playing great. He's just playing too good not to play. He's a little expensive, but you got to pay up for these expensive players. Now at forward, you look, I really like Bonzie Colson, but yeah, let's fill in Bonzie Colson. Oh, wait, we can't go with Bonzie Colson because that won't leave us enough. And Eric Pascal, I'm not too, I think he's a good player. I think he's decent. Kenrich Williams, he's fine. He's okay. But Ben Moore, solid. He's just solid. He's good enough. He does his thing. I like him. I think a Ben Moore is a fine play, which will leave us about $5,000 for the utility spot. I like Holmes. I like Lloyd's decent. Not a ton of plays I really like, but I do like Devon Reed. He's getting good minutes. He's getting the points. He's a really good scorer. It seems like he's been in the league for a hot minute. It's either going to be either a Reed for me or a Terrell. I really like Terrell as well. He's a really good player. He's doing his thing. I'm going to go with a Reed most likely, though. He's just been playing pretty good. When you can get a player that's a veteran that's playing this good, I'm going to go with him. And here's what I'm going with. A pretty good lineup. You got the studs in Boucher, who's too cheap. Bates Diop, great. Frank Jackson, great. You got Lonnie Walker, great. So looking at the top five, these are all studs. Despite some of their price tags, these are stud players. Really good players. Lonnie Walker's a 2-year player too. Just because he came off an injury last year doesn't mean this man isn't experienced. And we have a Josh Okogie that wasn't even in the frame just now. I have a couple of value guys in Ben Moore and Devon Reed. But these guys have been in the league before. These are all players that have been around and have done this. So here you guys go. I hope all of you are having an amazing day. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know down below in the comment section. Thank you for watching.